So we have some heavy shit to talk about today. We're talking septic tanks. So before I get started, please head down below, hit that subscribe button, helps us out a ton, as well as the like button if you like what I'm saying, if you found the content helpful, if you learned anything, and hit that bell to make sure you stay up to date with all of our content. So, septic tanks. Seeing as people are looking in Barrie and surrounding area, you might end up with a septic tank instead of just municipal sewers. A lot of people get scared when they aren't used to septic tanks and they are purchasing a property with one. So, I'm going to give you three little tips, three things that you should do regularly to help maintain your septic tank. So, first and foremost, you should inspect it regularly. So, every 1 or 2 years, the septic tank should be inspected to find out how much sludge and scum have accumulated, make sure that the baffles are functioning properly, and to check for leaks. Now, you don't do that yourself, thankfully. We would advise you hire a licensed septic system contractor to do the inspection. And during that initial inspection, they'll let you know exactly how often you'll need to get it pumped, which leads us into tip number 2: pump it out when necessary. You don't want to put it off because you'll end up with things either backing up, solids being pushed out into your weepers, which is a whole another video just explaining the system itself. But pump it out when necessary. On average, you can expect to pump it every 2 to 4 years. It depends entirely on how regular you and your family are, as well as the size of your tank, and things like that. So for that, you'd basically call just, septic tank cleaners or something like that, and they will come and clean. Part of the reason why you would need it cleaned, outside of making room, and you don't want to do it yourself, is that their bacteria is needed within the septic system to make it work, and that happens naturally. So you don't want to be dumping anything into it or trying to clean it yourself, because you're going to end up doing harm to your system. And third and finally is more of like an asterisk, is you might have to, you might not. It depends on your trench system. If you have a shallow trench system in your septic, you should get it tested, specifically your wastewater tested, like every year or so. And in that case, you have a qualified person come out, analyze the sample of wastewater to make sure that everything is within boundaries, nothing's going wrong, and everything's working as it should. So that's a lot about septic tanks. There's a lot more to septics, and they're really not all that scary. It's just unknown territory for a lot of people. So once again, if you liked what you saw here, if you found it helpful at all, please go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button while you're down there as well, helps us out a ton, and don't forget to hit that little bell to stay up to date with all of our videos. That's it for me here today. Have a good one.